possibly the voice of R&B in the UK, Trevor Nelson. You started off spinning reggae tunes with one of your neighbours.
Yeah. Oh, you've done your research, haven't you? No, basically, the guy next door, he loved reggae music. I was a soul boy. And so we started a sound system, a really stupid name, Atani, and we did like weddings and christenings and very important things like that. And they are the most important gigs, trust me, because if you mess up at a wedding or a christening, you're never forgiven. The idea with funk was I wanted to do a new residency. I'd done Club Yo-Yo for a long time, but I wanted something fresh for the new people, for younger audience and all that.
You've got live acts playing as well, haven't you? Who have you got coming up?
Black Ivory, a new band from America, who are like TLC. They're going to do their first London gig here, and we've got Deborah Cox, should be coming down. She's had a big hit in America as well. We had Glamour Kid, you know, Kelly the Rock, stuff like that. So we only know like 2 weeks in advance, and we sometimes don't even let the crowd know it's going to happen. We just do it, and that way you don't get idiots coming down. You just get people who are loyal to the club.
How do you decide which tracks go on the incredible sound of Trevor Nelson?
Oh, the album was a really nice thing to do, that album, because when they approached me about it, I had an approach from quite a few record companies, but they came up with an idea that I liked, because it was more of a charting the history of what you did, and it's a bit more personal. I wrote a massive wish list down, and whoever was slow in getting back to me, I said, right, well, I'm going to put the tracks that, you know, come back to me first, because there were too many. I couldn't have got them all on, but I wanted a balance, like stuff I play in clubs, stuff I play on the radio, stuff I play at home, and I think I just about got it right. You know, a lot of people said they liked it, and I'm pretty pleased. It did pretty well. So
you've got a good ear for a track because you sign people like Linton David Hall. How do you know which ones to sign?
Well, I tell you, I think A&R's the hardest job. You get hundreds and hundreds of demos, you do hundreds and hundreds of meetings all year. I worked at a company for years, and he was the one guy that I really truly signed. You know, I mean, I'd worked with other artists, but he's the one I'd signed. I didn't want to sign anybody I didn't believe in. It was a long process. You got to work with artists, you know, you got to believe in them. I was so proud of him when he got the Brit nomination. His album's literally gold, and I think his career's launched, you know, in a way. A lot of people know him now, and you know, I'm not taking credit for that. He's very, very talented. All I did was just believe in him, you know, and it's really tough because you got to kind of persuade your company that he is the bollocks, you know, constantly, week in, week out, and you've got to, when things don't go well, you've got to stand up and be counted, and it's not easy. But there are a lot of people who sent me stuff and demos that were good, but they weren't like stars. You know, it's very hard to work out the difference between good and brilliant. There's a very thin line.
Is it hard to keep your ego in check when you get nominated as the 5th most powerful person by someone like Music Magazine?
Do you know what? I'd be a liar if I said I didn't have an ego of some sort. Everybody has. But to be honest, yeah, I'm not just saying it, I mean it. It's like they put that 5th most powerful person in the dance industry tag on me, and a lot of people reacted to it. It's nice that I'm being recognised, it's cool, and I think it's long overdue that someone, especially a black guy, is getting some of that, because there's a lot of people now realising, oh, you know, black guys, black DJs, black presenters, you know, can work, and I really hope, you know, more people come through. When I retire, I look back and go, oh, you know what, to my grandkids, you know what, once I was the 5th most powerful, and they go, shut up, granddad, you know, and I'll be like, no, I'm serious. That's the only time I talk about it. I don't talk about it. It's cool, thank you, music, but, you know, I don't know about the salary, add a naught.